We've already talked about this a little bit, but what are the consequences for a leader of an organization or an organization at large if they don't resist the urge to converge?
Mm-hmm. The consequences of not resisting the urge to converge, or pre-converging, if you will, are that you have, as in your solution set, a basket of ideas that going way back to the beginning of our conversation, that are answering the wrong question. Oftentimes, either that, or the solutions are the path of least resistance. Well, we're going to do that one because we know how to do that, or we'll do that because it won't take much to adjust our assembly line to make that thing happen. So we're oftentimes this is the result of taking the current reality and fitting a solution into it versus taking the future state that we're trying to achieve and bringing current reality to match that future vision. And more than any of us probably know or would like to admit, we're frequently implementing solutions because, well, we can, versus the old saying, if all you have is a hammer, everything must look like a nail. Mm-hmm. And so it is with that pre-convergence piece is, well, I can see how we can make that happen, so let's go do that. Not always a bad thing, but almost always suboptimized compared to the possibilities of thinking a little bit bigger, trying to solve a larger scale problem and seeing it in a longer time horizon. Now, all of these things are perceived as, that is, the larger time horizon, retooling, potentially investing in sometimes R&D, sometimes marketing and piloting things, prototyping things. That's perceived as being expensive with a long-term payoff. However, some of the research around what are called design-oriented companies would say something different. And what that research points out is that when companies thoroughly research the human needs and respond to them with products and services that are high quality, those companies enter into this rare zone where their products are not participating in a commodity race of pricing. And when you're in a war of pricing, like PC laptops, they're all at this point, they all work excellently, and they're all have very few dimensions of competition. It's usually price. Sometimes it's distribution, but it's usually price. So if all I can do to compete with you is to lower my price, pretty soon you and I are going to chase each other right to the bottom of the marketplace, and we're going to have razor thin margins on a product that anybody can make, and many people are making. And so this idea of using the design distinctions, using design thinking and true innovation processes to create products and services that are unique. And if they're based on the recognition of human need, i.e. there's a real problem to solve, and you solve it well, those companies are handsomely rewarded in the marketplace because people love the things that solve their problems, and they'll pay for it.